All right, everyone. Hello and welcome back to the channel. All right, now, so here's a video that I came across earlier this morning that I found very interesting, and I wanted to share it with you guys. Now, the video deals with a frauditor that we are all fully aware of, a frauditor that, in my opinion, feels that he's a badass. He is a badass. And that particular frauditor in question is Christopher Ruff, aka Direct D. Now, for those of you that have been watching lately, I've noticed other channels have been putting up videos where he has told a judge to go F off. He also has threatened a politician with phone calls that I'm sure his subscribers are calling at this very moment. Okay, he feels that that politician is not intervening, or how should I say it, not doing her job on his behalf. Apparently he went crying to this politician that he feels the Mesa Police Department as well as the judges are corrupt. The judges are corrupt because they don't want to give them legal counsel. Now that's some bullshit right there, because I'm sure we've all seen the judges have given this man legal counsel 5 times. 5 times. Now, every time he gets a legal counsel, he ends up doing something stupid, screwing with that legal counsel to the point that that legal counsel now, when God makes the effort to get himself excused, doesn't want to put up with this man's bullshit. So the court has been trying. In my opinion, the court has done their job. Okay, but you want to be an asshole? Hey, this is what happens. Not to mention that this guy's got over 219,000 subscribers. Come on, at that amount of subscribers, this guy's making a nice piece of change off of YouTube. And here you want to play the victim part, that you ain't got no money, you broke, and you got to give me legal counsel. Come on, we all know it's bullshit. And now I think it's starting to kick in, guys, in his head that he done screwed up. Okay, and that's the nice way of saying it, because I was just gonna say the F word. Okay, listen, let's get into the video. I tell you, I find it very funny, the shit that came out of this man's mouth, and he wants to throw his the rest of his crew from Arizona, wants to throw them under the bus, guys. He wants to tell his subscribers that the other guys, they're quick to make plea deals. They're quick, okay? They submit to the government without fighting. And look, you ain't fighting either, buddy, because here you are skipping town to avoid that fight. But again, I say, I found it very funny that he's throwing his own people under the bus. Let's get into the video and watch him throw his friends under the bus.
What's up? Not going to court. I'm not surrendering myself. I'm not acquiescing to your fucking jurisdictional bullshit anymore. Suck my nuts. Come fucking get me. And let's include more jurisdictions to make it even worse. Let's include more jurisdictions. It's already Maricopa County. We're centralized in Maricopa County, but now I'm going to move to Pima County. We'll see if the Tucson police and the Pima County sheriffs want to fuck with me. Narcissist. It's the first thing I read. I know he couldn't wait to see me, huh? Somebody left a comment on here about 4 Mesa cops that like to talk about me and how they wish that they could catch me off duty, and then they would do something and shoot me and then take me to some burying grounds. I got some fucking news for you dumbasses that think that. I'm gonna cut your fucking head off if you try to do anything to me. Just keep that in mind. You may not survive. You think you're badass, but you just may not survive. All you know is Christopher Ruff, the convicted felon. That's all you know. You may not survive. So I want to tell you guys a little bit of a story. That's kind of why I went live today. I kind of want to tell you a story of the downfall of the cop watching group in Arizona. So if you're interested in hearing about that on an early Saturday morning, I'm here to tell you. there has been a giant shift and breakup amongst all of the people that used to hang out in Arizona. All of them. You want to know why? It all started over a dead child in Tempe, Arizona. So some weak-minded individuals were out attempting to hold the police accountable in Tempe when there was a shooting that happened in an intersection, right? A car rolled into the intersection, a bunch of kids jumped out, Darien, SJD News, King George Wallen, West Side Accountability were all there. They all went over to this car and they saw some dead kid. And it really messed with their head for some reason. I mean, I've been doing this for years. I've seen dead kids, dead bodies smeared across the road. You know, a motorcyclist that got into an accident with his body here, his foot over here, and his head over there. That's not the first child I've seen dead. Like, I've seen the human body, like, get smeared by a car and take all of its skin and take the meat sack and just run it up the road, where you would need a shovel. An ambulance and a fire truck ain't going to do any good, right? We've seen all of this stuff. It's expected. That's why the cops get fucked up in the head. It's not because their job's dangerous or any of that kind of mumbo jumbo. It's the shit that they have to see. The suicide victims, the crime victims, the rape victims, they have to see all this shit and deal with it, and it fucks with their head. That's why this job is not meant for a lot of people to be a police officer. Same thing with the military. You go into the military thinking that you're going to do all this cool shit, and then you go over there and you're fucking scared, and now you come back and you got PTSD for all the shit that you had to deal with that you weren't even aware that you had to deal with it. Same kind of concept. So,
all right, so let me pause the video here where this little part caught me off guard. I mean, shit, just by what he said, he understands that these officers, they have a tough job. These officers will see crap that will totally screw them up in their head, okay? These officers will see things that none of us will see in our lifetime. Then I ask myself, then, why are you such an asshole with them? Why are you out there adding more bullshit that they don't need on top of the shit that they deal with? And I think a lot has to do with their subscribers, okay? Because as we all know, their subscribers hate law enforcement as well. So they have to give their subscribers, to get the clicks and the views, they have to give them what they want. They want to talk down to the officer. They want to belittle the officer, call them every profanity in the book. And I think a lot, again, I say, it's all an act. It's all entertainment, let's call it, for their subscribers, okay? Because damn it, 9 out of 10 times these officers, they're doing their job, and here you come for no reason and you want to screw with them. But hey, that's what got them into problems from the get-go. But let's get back to the video.
These guys all seen a dead baby and it fucked with their heads, right? And they didn't like the way I reacted to it because it didn't bother me at all. Call me heartless, call me soulless, I don't care. I mean, dead people don't bother me, whether they're 5 years old or 55 years old. They don't bother me. I don't know them. I don't have any affiliation or emotion towards what's going on. I'm just here documenting the situation. It doesn't bother me. But that situation right there is what caused the breakup in Arizona. Why you don't see any of those channels out with me anymore? There's going to be a reason for that. You're all going to see them putzing around on their own. And I'm not going to be associating with any of them. Some of them take pleas, misdemeanor pleas. I'm not talking felony. Felony is a different discussion. But like the park incident where you saw us all get, you know, supposedly trespassed from a park. Guarantee you most of those people are going to take pleas because especially Tempe Against Police Violence is scared to fucking death of going to jail for 30 days. They mentioned 30 days to him and he wouldn't stop mentioning it to me for 2 months straight. So he's worried. All these dudes are worried. Every time they get arrested, they're not interested in fighting their cases. They wait until they have court the next day to then ask me if I'm going to help them with some shit. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody cares. We just want to go out and make money on... You guys clown on me for wanting to make fucking money on YouTube. It's these other channels that are the ones out there trying to make money on YouTube that don't give a shit about protecting rights, activism, standing up for Constitution. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. So I just wanted to make all of my subscribers aware of what's going on since I'm the one that told you to subscribe to their channel anyway. I have, over the last 2 years, figured most of these people out and they're not about it. They're not about it. The moment they catch a charge, they're done. Spitting Cobra is a good example. All of you know who Spitting Cobra is, right? You know, he took 2 pleas for both of the arrests that he ate, right? He never fought either of them. The one that he ate in Mesa, he agreed to be on probation and agreed to not film the police. Do you know why? Does anybody know why? Well, I'll kind of tell you why. Well, his lawyer, who was my lawyer at the time, told me that there's a reason that Spitting Cobra is going to be taking these pleas, and it has nothing to do with his guilt. It has to do with his past. That's coming from his lawyer. Spitting Cobra's lawyer told me to look into Cobra's past. There's a reason that he's taking pleas and he's not willing to fight it, even though he paid for a lawyer. We should ask him that. What's in your past that you've got hidden that you don't want anybody to know about, homie? Spitting Cobra. We should all look into that motherfucker. There's a reason that he sucked the dick and took a plea. On a misdemeanor charge, dude. Fucking dumb. Most of these channels are cowards. They're followers. They're not leaders. I haven't really wanted to go live on my channel and badmouth anybody, but since these people are in Arizona and they're attempting and portraying themselves as constitutional activists and stuff, I think, and part of the reason that I told you to subscribe to their channel, it's my responsibility to tell you that they're not about this shit at all. Why do you think I'm the only one that's been going through court cases for years? I'm the only one. These motherfuckers only want to go out and hang out. When it starts getting real, then we don't hang out anymore. Now we all just go out and we do our little dumb shit. So that's what's going on in Arizona. The Arizona Cop Watch crew is a fucking joke, you guys. We got a bunch of cowards in Arizona is the problem, is what I'm understanding. And I'll openly say that on my live stream to 687 people. And I'm going to leave this up today so everybody that's on my channel can fucking watch it, because I'm just tired, dude. I'm tired of being the only one that actually gives a shit about what I'm doing. And then all the other channels, the media corporations, everybody doesn't give a fuck. So suck my nuts, YouTube, and all you other fucking fake-ass cop watchers.
All right, so let me jump back in here for the last time of the video, whereas if I'm not mistaken, to me, in my opinion, this is fear talking. This is fear, guys, okay? I've seen it in the comments, too. I mean, I say the same thing, whereas this man has a newborn kid. Why aren't you at home with your newborn kid enjoying those years that they go pretty quick, damn it? Hey, I had 2 kids. I know what it's like. 1 minute they're 2. The next thing you know, they're 15, 16, doing their own thing with their friends and don't want to spend too much time with mom and dad anymore. They want to be with their friends. So, damn it, those years, those terrible twos and so on, those are the years that you really got to enjoy, because they just go so damn quick. And again, I'm going to say it, all I see here is fear. Fear, okay? Hey, he's already admitted that he ain't going to court. He's stepping off. He is leaving town. You know, that, come on, that to me is fear. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Let me know your thoughts on the video, guys, and I'll see you in my next video.
That's how I feel. I'm over it. I'm tired of dealing with crybaby little bitches that, you know, going, oh, I gotta do 30 days. Bro, get the fuck out of here with your 30-day shit. I did 7 years in prison, and anytime you guys whine about having to go to court, I just think it's fucking hilarious. So, suck it easy. I'm done hanging out with and doing anything with this Arizona crew that ain't in Tucson, because I'm moving to Tucson. I am moving out of Maricopa County. You're going to have to involve another county to come and get me, suckers. That's right. I'm not going to court on the 6th. Not going to court on the 6th. I'm moving out of the county. They're misdemeanors. You're going to have to involve another county to come and get me. I'll be in Tucson. That's Pima County. Let's see if the sheriffs in Pima County wants to involve themselves in Maricopa County's drama. Then we just make it even bigger, right? That's the goal. So I will be in Tucson, Arizona, in Pima County. That's where I'm moving to. I'm not going to court. All you fucking clowns that say, oh, you're going to go to jail. I'm not going to jail, sucker, because I ain't going. I'm not turning myself in. I'm not agreeing to be on probation. Fuck the Nazis. I'll be in Tucson.